My topic is the future of cancer research. There have been many alternative treatments spoken on behalf of many oncologists, but it is important to note that with the rate of cancer increasing all over the world, there needs to be more reliable treatments for the future of our world to flourish and succeed. Cancer treatments are not the only problem. It is also the cost of all the treatments and the clinical trials. The medical world is constantly changing. People who are a part of the medical field have to be constantly updating their knowledge because nothing is set in stone. Cancer impacts patients both emotionally and financially. So due to this, with the help of the hard work of researchers, doctors, nurses, and healthcare professionals, there can be things done such as early diagnosis, new treatments, and also future treatments. Here's some background knowledge. A proto-oncogene is a normal gene. An oncogene was once a normal gene, which is then altered by mutations and can lead to multiple different types of cancers.
Point mutation, the change in a single nucleotide, is just one way proto-oncogenes can become oncogenes. Some cells become cancerous because proto-oncogenes are amplified, a process that greatly multiplies the number of growth-promoting genes, pushing the cell to uncontrolled growth. Other cells become cancerous because the proto-oncogenes are rearranged in a process known as chromosomal translocation. In this process, a gene from one chromosome is stuck together with a promoter region from another chromosome. The resulting fused gene can send a constant stream of growth signals.
What are some common causes of cancer? Only a very small percentage of cancers have a genetic link, but immediate families tend to have the same habits, eat the same foods, and are exposed to the same toxins. Pollution and even personal care and household cleaning products can damage the cells in your body. More than 90% of all lung cancers are caused by smoking. Tobacco product use is the most preventable cause of cancer worldwide. Getting less than 6 hours of sleep per day is also a risk to cancer. Nitrates are chemical additives used in processed meats to preserve them and add flavor, which also can cause cancer. The older one gets, increases the rate of cancer much more. Obesity also increases your risk of cancer. Healthy cells are able to kill off bad cells, which is called apoptosis, but with cancerous cells, they don't, and all the bad cells keep dividing. Last but not least, whatever you put in your body is a main contributor to cancer. As many of you already know, there are multiple different stages to cancer, from 0, 1, and 2 being very treatable to 3 and 4 becoming very hard to treat, and that's when it becomes really scary. More people have died in the last 30 years from cancer than all the military deaths in the entire history of the United States. Whenever someone is diagnosed with cancer, we're always used to the same 3 treatments. There's always radiation therapy, chemotherapy, and surgery. But are there any other ways to help someone? No treatments are a certain ticket way into survival, but many sound very promising.
Researchers from Stanford University looked into a possible cancer vaccine, and through their clinical trials on mice found that the vaccine is incredibly effective, and they're planning on testing the vaccine on humans very soon. Now, the treatment stimulates the body's immune system to attack cancer cells. In studies in mice with various cancers, including lymphoma, breast cancer, and colon cancer, the treatment eliminated cancer tumors in 87 out of 90 mice, even when the tumors had spread to other parts of the body. Now, the word vaccine is being used by the researchers here, but this treatment works differently from traditional vaccines. Now, traditionally, vaccines prevent diseases. In this case, the cancer already exists. However, the treatment is injected into the tumor, and it strengthens the immune system to help the body fight the cancer, and not only that tumor, but all other tumors that have spread to the rest of that individual's body.
These are some of the newest and latest treatment options. The technique of combining different drugs has been used for different illnesses. Now combining drugs to address cancer is finally showing some improvement. Immunotherapies put significance on making the cancer patient's immune system sensitive to cancer cells, which adds up to the advantage to help the immune system fight back in the end. Immunotherapy is defined as the approach to treating cancer by generating or augmenting an immune response against it. This approach has been studied mostly outside of mainstream cancer research for over a century. The most interesting plan is the artificial intelligence algorithms, which is a new technology which customizes a treatment plan for each individual patient. Oncologists are specialists, but in combination with this new technology, will hopefully be able to make cancer survival rates skyrocket. Unfortunately, a major problem with all this cancer research, treatment, and clinical trials is the cost. Most patients don't just have piles of cash laying around, so many have to make a difficult decision of going through with the payment plans or not doing it at all. Each year, approximately 1.6 million people in the United States receive a cancer diagnosis. Cancer accounts for approximately 5% of overall national healthcare expenditures. Over the past 20 years, the cost of treating the most common cancer has nearly doubled nationally. Due to all these new treatments being released, it is partial for these different types of treatments to be available to all different types of people, all different types of patients. Without people testing out these new clinical trials, no one will really know how successful these trials can be. Maybe hopefully in the near future, insurance companies can be able to cover those payments. Our future is bright, and who knows what's to come. Our world is depending on the young people to find new treatments, to find new resources, to find new ways to be innovative to help the future of our country.